normally like to use these ingredients really for the cornbread really. It's very simple. Using some 1.5 cups of cornmeal, 1.5 cups of flour. Also have here some baking powder, baking soda, granulated sugar. Have a bit of salt to give some flavor. And then these are the dry ingredients which I'm going to keep separate.
Right.
The wet ingredients which I'm going to have is some milk. You can use pasteurized milk, 2% milk. I have oil. I have eggs. Of course, we are doing eggonomics, so you have to use eggs. And also some cheddar cheese and some Scotch bonnet pepper, which I'll fold in at the end.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and mix these ingredients up first. So I'm going to combine all these.
Dry separate.
Dry separate. So that's the flour. Then we're going to put in our baking powder. Baking powder's inside there. We have our baking soda. I'm going to get all this out. Baking soda. Salt. Just going to add our flavor as well in here with the salt. And then I also want to add some granulated sugar to add some sweetness. This is one thing we can't forget.
Right.
Granulated sugar. That's going to add our sweetness to the cornbread. And cornbread is something I really enjoy. Now when you're mixing this, Charlene, it's always good to hold the bowl anti-clockwise and turn your spatula clockwise. And it mix this all up nicely.
Even distribution. Even distribution. Right.
For the cornbread. So have this all nicely mixed up. And that's
beautiful eggs.
Beautiful eggs, yeah. Beautiful eggs. Very nice. So that's 2 eggs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and whisk this up together. How are you doing there?
I'm going good.
So now I'm whisking the eggs. Let it roll this nicely. Then I'll go ahead and add my milk right in here. I'm just using regular pasteurized milk. You can use 2% milk if you wanted to.
Right.
And then I'm going to go ahead now, Charlene, and add the oil right in here.
And this is just vegetable oil, is that?
Yeah, just vegetable oil.
Right.
So mix the flavor. So that's all added. And then what we're going to do now, you did a fantastic job with that, Shirley, mixing that together. So you see, cornbread is very simple. All the dry ingredients, just the cornmeal, the flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, all mixed up together. And of course, granulated sugar.
Right.
And then I just mixed the eggs, the milk,
and eggs,
oil, and I mixed it all together. So I'm going to add the wet ingredients now to the dry ingredients. Just going to add this here a little bit slowly.
A bit at a time.
A bit at a time. And I'm kind of whisking this around.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and add now our Scotch bonnet pepper. Yes.
Was that a whole pepper in there?
That was 1.5 Scotch bonnet peppers.
1.5, okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to add the cheddar cheese. It's just about 3/4 cups of cheddar cheese inside here as well too. Just going to stir this all in nicely. So it's going to have a nice little spice to it as well. And I really love spicy food. Because I find it's interesting, it's not boring. So you have all that mixed nicely. So what we're going to do now, put this aside. We're going to take our cast iron skillet. I'm going to put a bit of oil inside here.
Spread it out a bit?
Yeah, just going to kind of grease this a bit so the cornbread doesn't stick. Because this is what we're going to bake the cornbread in actually.
Oh wow.
Right inside here. And you know I have the oven already preset at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I just want to put a piece of butter in here as well. Just a small piece and just move this around in here as well. I normally use oil, or you can also use lard as well. Butter tends to burn. So we're going to use a lot of butter.
So for those at home who would not have a pan like this, you can just do this in a regular baking pan?
You can do this in a regular baking pan. I would advise as well, if you're making this at home as well, to use a Teflon coated pan.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I would advise, because it doesn't stick. But of course you want to always oil it and everything. And then simple, you're just going to pour this now into here. Get all this good stuff out.
All those little red dots.
Yeah, that's the pepper.
Little pepper.
Yeah, all that's going to add flavor.
And you know, that's on economics. You know, we love some spice.
Yeah, we love spice. I find spice is interesting. And a nice investment is to buy a nice spatula, a nice rubber spatula as well. And you know, all the stuff in the bowl, this now is going to get all that stuff out. So you get a nice, you don't want to waste anything. So what we're going to do now, we just take this and put this into the oven.
And you said you have it at what temperature?
350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Again, cooking, utilizing the senses.
But it's still looking perfect though.
It looks perfect. Cornbread.
You gotta say it like you're from New Orleans. Cornbread.
Cornbread.
From Louisiana.
Oh, it cuts so beautiful. Cornbread. So again, this nice cornbread.
So this is piece for Mommy Hazzard.
Yeah.
Piece for Mommy Brown. For
Mommy
both
Brown.
of them.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, too sweet.
And it looks soft, and you can see
Soft.
all these Scotch bonnet pepper flakes.